my name is Lauren Anderson and I'm Innovation Director for Collaborative Consumption here in Sydney, Australia. For the last couple of years I've been really passionate about being involved in the growing social innovation sector here in Australia, which is all about people who are working on businesses that have a social purpose or a social focus, but that they're also developing commercially viable business models as well. So they're thinking about the holistic and the sustainability of their whole business. So when I was given the opportunity to work with Rachel Botsman on growing the international collaborative consumption movement, it really just perfectly aligned with my passions and interests around the space. So collaborative consumption is essentially this shift away from the hyper-consumption of the last couple of decades of the 20th century. And it's about the emergence of these new types of platforms, specifically online, where people are trading, renting, exchanging, bartering and swapping and sharing, as opposed to needing to buy and sell new all the time. So it really excites me, and it really has the potential to be a big game changer in the industry. I think with my work with collaborative consumption, it's about tapping into three core strengths of intuition, integrity and passion, because I think those things really help us to identify, what's going to be the big game-changing ideas behind collaborative consumption, how can we actually take it into the mainstream. So from an intuition perspective, it's about tapping into the human behaviours and what we can actually help people to do things better, more conveniently, more efficiently. And I think the collaborative consumption entrepreneurs that are most successful are really tapping into that core human behaviour and helping to create behaviour change in a really easy and efficient way. From an integrity perspective, I think this is fundamentally important to collaborative consumption businesses. It's about how genuine these businesses are in trying to achieve their social goals and what kind of communities they're creating. And I think that the genuineness of the entrepreneur and the integrity or the holisticness of the idea is fundamental to their success. And from a passion perspective, I guess it's what is driving the entrepreneurs and why are they so passionate about what they do every day. It can't be about making money at the end of the day. It's got to be about the kind of social good that they're creating and the communities that are being developed because of that. And I think that's got to do with how big they want their impact to be, and how they really feel like anything's possible and they can create a new future, and it doesn't have to fit in with the status quo. My advice would be to think about the thing that you are absolutely most passionate about, or have an unhealthy obsession with, and think about what you can actually do to create something along those lines that will benefit other people. I guess from a perspective of how to actually get your idea out there, it's also best to really start small and really get to know your community, your members, your users, whoever they might be. Really, talk to them often, find out what they're looking for, and make meeting their goals or meeting their needs your absolute #1 goal. So I guess the most important thing for us at this point is to help to grow the movement internationally and to continue to shine the spotlight on the great work that these entrepreneurs are doing, helping people to understand how things are connected, what is social lending, what is peer-to-peer travel, what is co-working, and helping to share the stories of the entrepreneurs in the space and really help people join the dots across the sectors as well to grow the movement and to encourage new ideas in the space. We're also really interested in helping people to join the dots, not just between the companies, but between things like how a mobile payment's going to affect what happens in the space, and how can companies like TaskRabbit and Airbnb and Relay Rides actually all join forces and work together to help people use all of these services simultaneously. We've also always been very focused on creating this hub online where it's a source of news, it's a source of stories from within the industry. It's a hub for the entrepreneurs and for the venture capitalists who are most interested in this space. So through those projects we'll be able to really see collaborative consumption take more of a mainstream hold and become something that cuts across all different sectors of our lives, and that's our ambition and our passion at this point, and it's certainly very exciting and fulfilling work.